Hello and welcome to this Python tutorial series. We are studying list and this is our 8th video on list data structure. In today's video we will see what a list object, what is identity of the object, what are the values assigned to the object, what is list aliasing, and what do you mean by list cloning. Let's start. We create a new list called as N22 and it is having three members 10, 20, 30. When you create this list, a list is created and this L2 variable is object of class list. We check the type of L2, print type L22. See at the output it is object, the variable L22 is the object of type class list. Again we create a new variable L3 holding same list value 10, 20, 30. Click on the cell, run the cell. It created a object of the list with the name L33. Click on the cell, press escape B twice to insert two cells below. We print the type of L33, L33 type. You will see at the output that it is a variable L33 is a object of type class list. Even though they are storing the same elements and same list, the object are unique, means they have their own identity and they are stored at different memory location. If you want to see the ID of L22 and L23 to cross check that they are at different memory location and unique object, we will print ID of L22, print ID of object L22, and also we will print the ID of object L23. Print ID of object L33. See, both the object are storing same element, which is a list of size 3 having 10, 20 and 30, but they are stored at different memory location having their own unique identity. If we change L22, then L22 will be changed at its reference. If we change L33, then L33 will be changed at its memory location. List aliasing. Suppose you have a scenario that you created a list L22 containing 10, 20 and 30, and from this list you are creating L33, which is also object of type list, and we are assigning it L22. In this case L33 is created containing elements 10, 20 and 30. If we print L33, you will get the output 10, 20 and 30, but L22 and L23 both list object are pointing to the same memory location. This is called as aliasing. If you print the ID of L22 and L23 in this case, click on the cell, press escape B and print the ID of L22 and L23. Run the cell. You can see they are stored at the same memory location. If you do any change, press escape B, in L33, suppose I change the first value of L33 list using first element of L23 list, from 10 we are changing it to 100. We updated the value of L33, print the value of L33, you can see 100, 20 and 30. But this change is reflected in L22 also because they were pointing to same memory location. updation is done in place. So if you print the value of L22, it should show the same output. This is undesirable when you are copying the element or values of one list into another list. When your data structure is immutable, then the program can give a undesirable output. So to avoid this, when you are assigning the value of one object to another object and you want to preserve the original copy, means you want to avoid list aliasing, you clone the list. We understand this by example. You have L22 same list, which creates a L22 object of type list, and while assigning L22 to L23 we use a slicing with a colon with empty indices. In that case, a copy of L22 is created in L33, which are at different memory location. If you want to print the ID of L22 and L23, in this case you see they are stored at different memory location. Their memory ID is different. Now you do any change in L22, for example L33 we update it to 100, click on the cell, run the cell, print the value of L33, will print 100, 20, 30, print the value of L22. See, the output of L22 is different and output of L33 is different, means original copy of the list was preserved and from that original copy a new list was created, therefore list cloning. So in this video we have studied what are objects, list objects, what value the object hold, what is the identity of the object, means every object is unique in nature. We have studied list aliasing, creating a new list from a previous list. If you do a changes in the previous list, then those changes will be reflected in the new list. If you do the change in new list, then those changes will be reflected in the previous list. To avoid this, we studied list cloning or cloning of the list, wherein you create a new list from the previous list. If you do any change in the new list, that changes will not be reflected in the previous list. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.